Topic 1. Trump's proposed 30% tariffs on the EU and Mexico, causing international tension and economic uncertainty. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a 30% tariff on the European Union, EU, and Mexico, escalating international tensions and economic uncertainty. The tariffs are set to take effect on August 1st, and Trump has warned of additional tariffs if the EU and Mexico retaliate. The EU is concerned that these tariffs could effectively halt trade with the U.S. and is seeking a negotiated solution. While the EU has postponed retaliatory measures to focus on negotiations, they are preparing a strong response if talks fail. French wine and cheese producers warn that these tariffs could severely impact their agricultural sector, and the EU continues to work towards reducing tariffs through trade negotiations. Overall, Trump's tariff policy significantly affects trade relations between the U.S., EU, and Mexico, with all parties seeking a resolution through negotiations. Topic 2. Bitcoin's unprecedented rise to $120,000 marks a significant milestone in cryptocurrency markets. Bitcoin has surpassed $120,000 for the first time, marking a significant milestone in the cryptocurrency market. After reaching an all-time high of $122,571, it slightly declined to trade at $121,953. This surge is attributed to strong institutional demand, expectations of further increases, and support from President Donald Trump, who has referred to himself as the crypto president and is advocating for favorable regulatory reforms. Bitcoin's rise has also triggered increases in other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana, pushing the total market value to approximately $3.81 trillion. Bitcoin is now recognized as a long-term store of value, with growing participation from Asian investors, indicating its important role in the global financial system. Meanwhile, the U.S. House is set to discuss a regulatory framework for the cryptocurrency industry, with related bills expected to be voted on this week. Topic 3. The EU postpones retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods, aiming for a diplomatic agreement. The European Union has decided to postpone retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods to facilitate trade negotiations. Following President Trump's announcement of a 30% tariff on EU and Mexican products, the EU has delayed its originally planned retaliatory measures until August 1st. Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, expressed a commitment to negotiations and stated that contingency plans are being prepared in case an agreement is not reached. Italian Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani is set to travel to Washington for discussions, and trade ministers from EU countries will hold meetings to address trade relations with the U.S. This trade tension highlights the EU's need to strengthen cooperation with Indonesia and diversify its trade relationships. Topic 4. Significant developments in the technology sector with SpaceX's investment in XAI and cybersecurity threats. Recent developments in the technology sector have drawn attention to two key issues. First, there is a growing concern over increasing cybersecurity threats. Doug Merritt, CEO of Aviatrix, emphasized the importance of cloud security, warning that organizations failing to adapt to changes in cloud security could be vulnerable to attacks. Major companies like AT&T, North Face, and Cartier have recently faced cyber attacks, which have become more sophisticated due to the increased use of artificial intelligence. Amy Bunn noted that key service providers, including airlines and insurance companies, have also been targeted, indicating that all industries are susceptible to cyber attacks. Second, SpaceX has invested $2 billion in Elon Musk's artificial intelligence startup, XAI. This investment is part of XAI's efforts to compete with rival OpenAI, and XAI recently merged with X to utilize the Grok chatbot in Starlink support and integrate it into Tesla's Optimus robot. Musk has referred to the Grok chatbot as the smartest AI in the world, although